Hello, David here, and the project for today is fixing a bad turn signal switch on the Ford Contour. I believe this turn signal switch is common to all model years of the Ford Contour because, well, I really don't know. I'm not an expert mechanic. The diagnosis was not professional either. I did not back probe the electrical circuits or junctions. I pretty much went by the fact that the problem was intermittent and it kept progressively getting worse, so I believe it's not a fuse. So I also believe it's not power supply, although it could be a bad power supply. And I'm going by my feeling. One time I used the turn signal and I felt the spring go sprung, so I think there is something broken in the turn signal switch. We could try it. We'll turn on the ignition, and there's no four-way flashers. Turn signal doesn't switch. However, I could pull back on the switch for brights, and I do get brights. So I know that part of it's working, and I know it tells me I'm getting energized, but that doesn't mean everything, because you could be getting energy just to the headlight circuit. Replacement parts run anywhere from approximately $25 up to $190. I decided not to go with the cheapest part because I was afraid it wouldn't last long. It might be something made in China or something. I went with the Motorcraft part that I happened to buy from Rock Auto. That's a part number. And you can see this is made in Poland. I'm surprised. Just when you think Poland is just known for its kielbasa, here they come through with a pleasant surprise. And let's take a look at what it looks like. That's the assembly. There's the switch. Okay, there's the hazard switch. It goes in like that. And as you can see, there are two electrical connectors to deal with. So let's get started. First thing to do is to remove the negative cable connection from your battery. The good thing about this is I think we don't have to remove the steering wheel. On older cars that used to be the procedure. We just remove the steering shield shroud, and there are two screws on the top. Where are they? Okay. See it? There's one there and one on the other side. I can't see it. There it is. There's one there and then two below. There's you can see it. One there and then one. That's too dark to see it. But there's going to be 4 screws to remove, and then remove these boots. Oh, good news, you don't have to take off those 2 lower screws. It's just those 2 upper screws that you have to take off. Now to figure out how to get this thing out of here. Okay, there's a little plastic clip on the top of this. It's right here. Push that to the left, and then you could pull up to remove the assembly. And there are 3 connections to remove. Here's one of them. Just push on this pin and pull. Only 2 connections to remove, but that third item, which is this box, looks like some type of a relay. That has to be taken off and put onto the new switch. So there's a lever right here that you pull on. Pull that in to remove this jack. Whoops, I had my thumb on the wrong one. This is for the relay. The one you want for this jack is in here. Right, it's this one right in there. Just pull that in and then pull out. There you go. We got this out. Now we got to take this piece off. Put it onto the new switch. Goes right in here. Okay, gonna slide this in. I think this looks like a flasher assembly. Just slide that in. It's easier said than done. Make sure it's on straight. There we go. I think I've got it. Yeah, notice the old part has a date on it of June of 1998. But the new part's got a date of August 9, 2012. Or maybe it's 2008. Can it be September 12 of 2008? I don't know. It's a mystery. Okay, the way these jacks work is that there's a little hook on the end of this jack, and it kind of hooks in a hole inside like that and clips in. Likewise for the second one. So now they're both clipped in. I should be able to slide this in place. What am I doing wrong? Gonna have to get the mallet. It's a good thing I didn't hit it with a hammer. It looks like I wasn't in track, so it's important to get this hook part into this track in here where my finger is. So line it up with the track, and there it is. It'll click right into place. Now to put the upper shroud back on and connect the battery terminal, and we'll test it. Uh-oh, that's not good. Okay, this is getting weird. I started taking it apart. I didn't disconnect the battery terminal. But when I wiggle the wires around, it's working. Which means I think I have a short. See that? Which means the flasher must be working. Well, I think the first thing I'm going to do, instead of looking for a short or a grounded wire, I'm going to clean out the terminals with some brake clean and see if that helps. Maybe it's just, hopefully it's a dirty terminal. I'll be darned if brake clean didn't save my life. I cleaned out all the contacts with brake clean, and then I turned on the air compressor and I blew out all the brake clean to dry it up really good. And here's what I get. See, four-way flashes are working. Turn signal, right turn signal, left turn signal. And I guess I owe a shout out to Eric O for suggesting brake clean for everything. I never thought that would be the case, but it is the case. So Eric O, I am dedicating this video to you. My thanks to you and your family. Okay, let that be a lesson to you. Always clean the kielbasa juice off of your electrical contacts with brake clean. And you can find Eric O at the South Main Auto channel on YouTube. Thanks, Eric. Bye now.